I wonder, when you curate now these days, and maybe over the past 2 years, when you put a show together, when you are ideating what you are going to do next, what are you looking for? So can you describe what you are looking for in digital art, in generative art, AI art, any kind of medium?
It's a very good question. Um, it's a very simple answer. Whatever fascinates me, whatever brings emotion in me, I would say novelty of
Hmm.
either technology or novelty of, let's say, a project, or both, or anything that I haven't seen before. And that is very difficult because I've seen many,
Hmm.
many, many things in various sectors. And from the design to, let's say, architecture, and then back to traditional art and music and here and there, like, to be innovative, or let's say to create something that haven't been created before, is very difficult. I would say even mostly impossible, because the history is long. But still, there are some projects that are absolutely amazing, and some of the creations that are done, let's say, early.
Yep.
Those are the pioneers of those particular periods, and
Hmm.
those are important, and those are interesting, because they didn't have anything to look at back at the time.
Right.
So they were like kind of avant-garders of our
Yeah.
blockchain kind of system. So they
Yeah.
took it and they created something, either if it's with AI algorithms, or building these new systems, or experimenting with neural networks, or if it's like art blocks, what they
Mm.
did, fantastic.
Yeah.
Like nobody did that before, right? The technology was there, but only them placed it together. And then all the others who came after, that's also fantastic, but that was after. So
Yeah.
this kind of
Yeah.
firstism is sort of important. But I mean, now it's a bit difficult to impress with being first, and it's not
Hmm.
even becomes less and less relevant when it comes to curating shows nowadays. So I think it's about the quality of work, and I look at the digital art as more like a conceptual art, and it comes from the idea. So if idea is novel, and the idea reflects something that is very burning issue, like let's say topical,
Yeah.
and the implementation and execution is excellent, of course, why not? Certain
Nice. Yeah.
exhibitions they fit a certain, let's say, mission. At
Hmm.
least I try to have physical shows which have a certain mission, that little mission that I wish to achieve. Like for example, last year, art salon in Paris, because everything was so digital, and 2022, 2023 was kind of sad situation, to be
Yeah.
honest, if you remember, in the market, and they were
Yeah.
mostly digital art was exhibited on a screen, and sometimes not in a very nice form. And it's kind of devaluing many, many works that shouldn't be placed in, or misplaced like that.
Hmm.
And we all know that, screens is a big topic, and the quality is still not there, how to exhibit digital art. So I thought, like, okay, you know what? Forget about the screens. Let's go physical, because actually I want to communicate to the traditional art collectors that natively digital art is beautiful.
Hmm.
You can live around it, digital art, and you can fall in love with the physical object as well, as far like, not necessarily only with the video, or animated thing, or just purely a token on the chain. And some of them
Yeah.
artists create absolutely outstanding works that deserve to be presented physically as a fine art print or performance, or plotter drawings or paintings even.
Mm.
So that was exhibition that one I wanted to communicate to traditional artists, and I think we collaborated with Didi, with Le Monde Didi,
Hmm.
and I think he also had the same message, because he collects both from contemporary art, and, of course, also generative art. And that was the mission of the exhibition,
Hmm.
to
Yeah.
set things that is easy to digest for the audience.